Hi, I'm Laura Addy and I'm a professional triathlete. So we thought we'd make a little YouTube channel just so people can follow along with what we're doing, same as everyone else, but also so we can look back, hopefully, in a few years' time and see where we've come from first professional year in triathlon to hopefully competing at the top of professional triathlon. So I got my pro licence at Challenge Wales in June last year and then went on to race Vichy 70.3 where I came 6th, and the following week we drove over to Zell am See in Austria where I managed to get to the front of the pro race on the bike, which was really cool.
Screaming to the front of the Ironman 70.3 Zell am See race right now, Laura Addy from Great Britain has overtaken her compatriot Emma Pallant-Brown for the lead of the race, coming off the descent, having a very, very fast time of that, making up a bunch of time and going in front of Rebecca Clark right now. So Laura Addy, the new race leader and the Morton move of the day right now on the bike.
So despite having 1.5 good races, I really struggled with injury a lot last year and had a lot of time out running. I think we added it up the end of last year and it was about 5.5 months actually with no running. So Zell am See unfortunately had to pull out on the run, so Vichy was the only pro race I actually completed. The plan was to go on and race another 70.3 and then Ironman Israel at the end of last season, but we had to pull the plug early, me and my team, and just said there's no point just chasing fitness and trying to just get to the start line of a race because realistically I'm doing myself more damage. So we stripped everything back and have started from the beginning again and hopefully now built up a stronger base for the season going forward.
So we've had an absolutely amazing day and Laura's doing, or has done absolutely amazingly, but unfortunately she's now stood here with me. A glute issue on the run.
So one thing we did was really strip back my running and basically re-teach myself how to run again. A lot of time spent outside just doing run drills up and down the street, and then a lot of just short runs, just trying to run properly, not so much hill striking, quite a lot of changes, and it was quite hard. I would be going out running with James, running like 5 30-minute per kilometres and my heart rate would be like 160, 165, just trying to get my body used to running using the different muscles, trying to run how I want it to run that will be more efficient in the long term and hopefully not cause so many injuries so I can actually train through a season and race, which was really tough. We're still working on it now, still doing the run drills, like there's still more improvements to be made, but hopefully we've made like a solid base of changes that will hopefully mean that this season I'm not out of running for 5 months because it's really hard to come back and feel any sort of fitness.
No, running friends.
I have also been working with a S&C coach who's built me like 6-week programs. So I've been in the gym like 2 or 3 times a week. At the start of the year, I was in there about 3.5 hours a week, really just building up the strength, a lot of single leg work, and just really basic movements that actually I really couldn't do very well. And slowly progressed that over time to, I guess, what you'd call gym, and lifting a bit more weight, but the focus is still very much on core stability, base strength, and just being able to do the fundamentals properly, not the work on like the power and the strength that will hopefully help the cycling and everything. We're still really focusing on the foundation movements and making sure that the body's moving in the way that it should be moving and that it's strong enough to support the training that I want to do and the racing that I want to do.
What do pros eat?
Chicken dippers. So I was lucky enough to go and escape the cold weather in January, and we were out in Lanzarote for just over 2 weeks. Really great, amazing place to train, warm, tough riding, but great for what you want to do out there. We were just aimed to go out there, build, base, swim, bike, run, nothing amazing, nothing special, no like hero sessions, just go out and keep that consistency up, keep the running up. And it was really good. I had a really great bunch of people out there, which always makes it a lot easier, because at home you're very much by yourself a lot of the time. So, aims for 2023. Keep my pro license is number one. So to do that, I have to come within 4% of a race winner at any race, or 7% twice. So that's always number one goal, so that I can race again in 2024 as a professional. But more for me, my aim is to get through the season and just have some consistency. I've been out since I've been doing triathlon from an age group or up. Every couple of months there seems to be something, run injury, a little niggle that puts us back a few steps, but we're in a really good place at the moment. We've got an amazing coach, Jodie Cunningham / Swallow, who you might know from triathlon. She was pretty good once, and probably still is pretty good now. And obviously James, my partner, who does a lot for me. To do an Ironman is another aim, which will be happening in a few weeks' time. Haven't done an Ironman since Kona in 2019.
Come on home, Laura Addy. She qualified in her first ever Ironman World Championships. Laura, you are an Ironman, as we welcome Daryl Smith.
So this will be my third Ironman, first professional Ironman. Next week,
Laura Addy does triathlon.
we are going to talk about my build up to Ironman South Africa, and it will be 2 weeks until the race, so just give you a bit of a down low of what I've been doing, the sessions that I have coming up, and how tired I am.